Hi, I'm Greg Watson from Landlord's Link here at 21 Dublin Street in Wanganui, New Zealand. Just wanted to bring to you the latest Real Estate Institute of New Zealand monthly statistics. Just before I do, here's our website. Plenty of information on there, plenty of rental properties, and really a good place to go for some resources as well. But we're not here for that today. We're just going to look at the stats that have just come out. In fact, I'll put them up on a PDF, which means I'll disappear from your view for a moment. And here they are. These are statistics relating May to May the year before. So the house price rises continue, and really, I don't know what the impacts that the government has been mooting to slow the market, what impacts have actually had. There are a few less investors, but as we can see here, the median prices for residential property across New Zealand increased by 32.3%. From 620,000 in May 2020 to 820,000 in May 2021. A number of regions are doing very well, of course, and in fact I'll move on to that shortly. The median house price nationally, as I just mentioned, 820,000. If we look outside of Auckland, at the rest of the country, the median is 678.5, and that's still up 28% year on year, so incredible returns on investment. Auckland by itself up to 1.15 million, almost 27% increase on this time last year. I'd like to have a look at the map. This gives you an idea of where things are going. Remember, the red R's are record median house prices. A number of regions have dropped off from having continual record months, but I wouldn't necessarily read much into that necessarily. You can see these percentages are huge. Manawatu Wanganui, 38.6% higher, which means if you owned a property a year ago, for every 100,000 you had in that property, you've now got an extra 38,600. If you need help knowing how to spend that money with regards buying investment property, just let us know. We're happy to help. There's the South Island. South Island's going well as well. The West Coast has been performing well, as has Marlborough and Otago in recent times. I just want to show you the breakdown of $1 million properties, and what this is a price band, and it just reflects compared to a year ago how many properties are selling at certain prices. For example, a year ago twice as many homes were being sold for under 500,000 as this May, and twice as many selling at over $1 million. So everything's moving up in price, and that's something which is just shows really how those prices are really taking off around the country. The seasonally adjusted volumes, you'll see that there's a lot more volume on the market, and that's probably due to the effects of COVID last year. The median change in terms of in Manawatu Wanganui at least, 38.6% increase in median house prices. So I'll just make this slightly bigger for you. This is Wendy Alexander's comments, who's the acting CEO of the Real Estate Institute of New Zealand. She says, goes and reiterates some of those figures, and properties are selling quickly in Manawatu Wanganui, with median days to sell at 26 days, the lowest for a May month on record. The house price index has increased, which is another measure of the increase in house values. She does say that the recent changes in legislation, including the Healthy Homes Guarantee, the 10-year Bright Line test, and the reintroduction of 40% loan-to-value ratios for investors has had their intended effect, showing slowing investor market in May, with some choosing to exit the market. Now, all of that being said, let's look at how things are happening more locally. Here we go. So median prices, I can see here, Wanganui District up to 480 from 310 this time a year ago. Massive change, massive indeed. In fact, if we look at it as a percentage, it's a 55% increase in property values and a 35% here in Palmerston North City, where I'm recording from today. Other areas, Horowhenua, close to 50%. Rangitikei, 62%. Now, COVID does skew these figures a bit, but yet it's still a continuation of the trend, which shows how prices are going. And those trends can be shown in this graph as well. Median house price in the last 5 years, if we're looking at where it was, around about that what would that be, about 240, now up pretty high indeed. So it has come off slightly, but the trend line shows that growth is accelerating. The sales volumes, that big dip there was COVID. There was another dip here, not quite sure which month that was. It's about, must have been around December, January. And the days to sell continuing to decline, which simply means that it's a hot market. So thank you for watching today. That's the monthly property report, and it's been nice having your company. I hope that's of some help to you. Remember, any help you might need in this region, it's what the Real Estate Institute call Manawatu Wanganui, then just let us know. We're happy to help with your property matters. Thanks for watching.